Topping your news first tonight, Pope Francis has taken the first step in the investigation of sex abuse allegations against Archbishop Anthony Appoints. Pope Francis has temporarily appointed Archbishop Savio Tai Phi Han to oversee the Archdiocese of Agana. Here's more. In related news, Pope Francis has taken the first step in the investigation of sex abuse allegations against Archbishop Anthony Appoints. Pope Francis has temporarily appointed Archbishop Savio Tai Phi Han to oversee the Archdiocese of Agana. The announcement from the Vatican comes in the wake of allegations of sexual abuse against Archbishop Anthony Appoints. The Vatican released a brief statement on their website which read, quote, "The Holy Father has appointed Monsignor Savio Han Tai Phi as Apostolic Administrator Sede Plena of the Archdiocese of Agana, Guam, USA. Sede Plena is the appointment of an administrator for a diocese that has a bishop who is essentially incapacitated." In a video statement released to PNC, Archbishop Appoints, appearing from Rome, said the appointment of Archbishop Han Sede Plena was his idea.
My dear people of Guam, I am sending you this message from Rome. I am pleased to announce that the Holy Father, Pope Francis, has granted my request for the appointment of a temporary apostolic administrator, Sede Plena. The appointment of an apostolic administrator, Sede Plena, means that while the administrator will discharge the archdiocesan pastoral duties, I remain your bishop. I am the Archbishop of Agana.
However, Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, or SNAP, Western Regional Director Joelle Kastic says a Sede Plena appointment is a rare practice. She was on Mornings with Patty on News Talk K57.
Archbishop Han was appointed Apostolic Administrator Sede Plena, which is a very rare practice. It's only used for grave reasons. It isn't as if Appoints is ill, which they would put in an Apostolic Administrator, or he's in the hospital, or there's something else going on. I mean, this is like it's a serious issue that was initiated by the Vatican.
Kastic says that although she wouldn't attempt to predict the actions of the Vatican, the appointment of Archbishop Han speaks volumes.
And while I'm always cautiously optimistic, for a first step, this is a pretty darn good first step. I mean, the Catholics on Guam have done far more.
Archbishop Appoints last month was publicly accused of sexually assaulting altar boys in the 1970s. The first was Roy Quintanilla, who says Appoints molested him at the Mount Carmel Catholic Church in Agate. The second came from Doris Conception, who says her son revealed on his deathbed that Appoints molested him at the same church.
I reaffirm my innocence and I am a victim of these horrible calumnies, and I welcome the assistance provided by the Holy Father in sending us Archbishop Han. I urge you, my dear people, to pray for me, your shepherd, and for our church. I am convinced, even though we are passing through these difficult moments, the Lord has not abandoned us, and He will guide us to the truth. With confidence, I entrust our island and our people to Blessed Mother Santa Maria Carmelita.
You can watch the full video online at pacificnewscenter.com.